You start whenever you're ready, y'all. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather today, but the Lord gave me enough energy and spirit to come out here, man, and confess His word with y'all.
All right, Shalom. Shalom is a Hebrew Israelite Tampa, St. Petersburg, Florida. We come in week out, prophesy the downfall of America, and bring our people back to their natural nationality, which is Latinos, Negroes, Native American people that consist of 12 tribes of Israel. Without further ado, I'd like to give all glory on to
YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, QADASH.
Double honor to the elders that teach this truth. Slave teach the better person's truth on the four winds of the earth. I also assist the listen quiet, meekness, confusion, and faces, and the children shalom. We come on, we talk about fearing the Lord, man, because fear, deep fear, eliminates judgment, man. And that's all that's happening in this captivity, judgment, man. Every second, day, minute, hour, night, nothing but death and destruction, man.
Since you mentioned it back here, keep talking.
Okay, you can either be a victim or victorious. And what makes you victorious? Fearing YAHAWASHI, SHAM, man. Okay, the Lord respects fear, man. Okay, He have no respect of a man, in spite of their statues in life,
man. 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. Let me read that again. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So that right there just eliminates, Satan or the devil did this. No, the Lord's the one that gives you life, gives you death, wounds you, heals you.
All reverence go to YAHAWASHI.
All reverence. All reverence.
We just read an article where there was a mass shooting in Alabama where 3 people were getting killed. Okay, and also 8 Shalom, and also 8 people were killed in Mexico. That was work YAHAWASHI, SHAM. And like we read in Psalms 119 and 126, I will work there. I'm getting that.
Which one, bro?
One Psalms
119 and 126. Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll bring out the exact precept. And this is why this stuff is happening, because we say YAHAWASHI, SHAM, right? Okay.
Is that 119, 26 or 126?
126.
Salakia. This is Psalms 119, 126. It is time for thee, Lord, to work. They have made void thy law.
Void thy law, man.
I like
Fuse,
that
man.
I like that one.
Okay, taking it for granted.
Yeah.
All right, it ain't all about just not eating pork. It's torture. All right, you got proving your faith, man. But that's what it's coming back for. Keeping those laws, attending to those laws, just proving your faith, man. Not just going to be like, man, that bullshit. You know, I mean, plenty of people that ain't worrying about it, man. They just ain't worrying about that. Faith. But faith without works is dead, man.
Talk to him.
Okay. Faith complements your work. Your works complement faith. This is how it is, man. That's right. They go hand in hand. Okay.
That's true. Because you can't have faith without works. Because somebody that's faithless can do all the works perfectly, but they won't be saved. But if you have faith and you do the works, you'll be saved by that. Because not the works alone, it's the fact that the gift of faith has been bestowed upon you. So if the gift of faith wasn't given to you, you can't even serve the Lord. It says that in Hebrews real quick. You want me to get it for you? Yeah, I'm gonna get it for you real quick. And you hold your thought, man. I got you, brother. I don't want you to lose your thought. Real quick, just about faith. You said faith without works is dead, real quick. And that's why they don't fear, because they don't fear that if they don't keep the commandments, they never happen. That's what they don't fear. Hebrews 11 and 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. All right. For he that cometh to God must believe, the Most High, must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Rewarder. What's that reward?
Salvation.
Exactly. That's what we fear. You know, we fear that we don't. It's either salvation or condemnation. There's only 2 options up here. You know. So our fear of the Lord is for us to get salvation, man.
Okay. And that's why we all got to maintain the same exact doctrine. Okay, everybody got their own little package bundle when it comes to the Lord.
That's true.
They fear the Lord.
Package
they got their own little bundle. They got their own little package. Yeah, they got their own little package bundle. Everybody think they own the personal way of the Lord. Because we got our own relationships, personal relationships when it comes to the Lord, because we're individuals. That's true. But when it comes to these laws and commandments and doctrine, people got their own little package bundle.
Now that's true. It's like when you playing football, you have 11 men on the field on the offense. Every man has to play their position. If one man only thinks about himself, the entire play can be catastrophic, like the brother was saying, right? So yeah, every person is going to get judged individually, but at the same time, though, you still have to work as a unit. That's the difference. That what makes you a soldier. A soldier is a solo individual from a unit that can hold its own. But as a battalion, you become stronger. You know?
Yeah, everybody got their own package going when it comes to YAHAWAH. We got to follow the same doctrine. Most of us don't. That's where all the judgment is happening, man. Okay? A lot. It's heavy right now, man. But it's going unrecognized to a mass majority of our people. It's only a small amount of what the scripture says. This world is made for many, and the world comes to few.
Right. That's
only a few will realize that a lot of judgment is happening. I've never seen so much judgment in my life nowadays.
See on your own camera that you never had
in the last 2 or 3 years, so much judgment going out. I'm glad I'm aware of it, man. I'm not a victim instead. I'm a victorious instead of being a victim. So I'm jump to
I like that.
This is Psalms 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Shall abide. Abide means to be with. You know, like it's like YAHAWASHI is with us now.
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust.
Hey, and that's beautiful because when you think of a hurricane, right? Hey, I don't care who you are, I don't care how much you bench press, how strong you are, how much money you got. Can't no man save you, right? Let a tsunami come or like an earthquake and stuff like that. Can't no man save you. Everybody pray to God, right? But we do that before it happened. So we already got assurance, you know. They only seek Him when it's danger. So that's why we say that's always our refuge. When stuff like that happens, I don't take it to heart. Like my auntie, Christian, big Christian. Oh, last year the hurricane came out, she called me. Can you come down and stay with me? Or she be going to Orlando. I said, Auntie, where your faith? I said, no matter where you go, the Lord judgment gonna happen. So the hurricane came through. Lo and behold, the hurricane went to the east east coast of Florida, where she wanted to go. Because I kept my faith. I said, I'm gonna stay here. The hurricane went to the other coast she wanted to go to. See how that works? Just like how my grandparents done. They all celebrated holidays and everything like my aunts do. My grandmother passed away, a couple of days before Mother's Day. So they just go to show you, man, just how strong, how much we trust in the Lord in everything, in all aspects. Because in your life, you're raised one way, and you're taught what's been taught to your parents or your guardians. Then as you get older, you come to realize what the truth is. They look at you differently because now you don't go by the same things they used to teach you. But it was all a lie. Like to this day, you still have adults, PhDs, doctors, supposed to be very intelligent, still lying to their children about Christmas and not telling them what's the real true meaning of Halloween and all of that. They don't do it, right? Because it's all paganism. But little do they know, it's subliminal.
Let me go to verse 3. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snares of the fowler, from the noisome pestilence. Man. Okay, like I say, deep fear eliminates judgment. You gotta have a deep fear, man, sincere fear, true to it, man. Okay, sincere, like it's hard sincere.
It said the snare. It said, to keep us from the snare of a fowler. Because a fowler, so like and that's beautiful. I was gonna bring that one out. A fowler is a bird catcher. I mean, come on, man. The sky is literally the limit. Really, in a sense, before a bird, it's limitless, right? But if you get caught and you're a bird, like it's like putting a lion in the cage. But the Lord said that He kept us from the snare, the trap of a fowler. Because though in the valley of the shadow of death, there are many traps and many stumbling blocks that can lead for you to fall. But the Lord won't have it to where we will stub our toe against a stone, or that we will get caught up in a trap. Because remember, we're in the pit, we're in the system. This entire system is nothing but a trap. Okay? Zephaniah 3:5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof, He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth He bring His judgments to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. The unjust knoweth no shame. Why? Because to have no shame is to not be fearful, it's to not be what's the wrong to not be humble. So to not be shameless, to not be shameful, is to not be shameless, is to not be humble. Which is the what? Pride. Pride. You have to be prideful, right? And that's where judgment comes in there. So like you say, every day you're always seeing a mass shooting. Somebody got wounded, somebody died, somebody got stabbed, somebody got decapitated with a sword. We always hear about this because the Lord brings forth judgment every day. Go ahead up. I got some throat.
This is Psalms 91:4. He shall cover thee with feathers under his wing. Shalt thou trust his truth, shall be thy shield and buckler.
Say it again.
I'm going to read it again. Psalms 91:4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wing shalt thou trust his truth, shall be thy shield and buckler.
You running on with the sentence right there. That's why I was confused. He shall cover thee with feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. So we stand behind this truth. That right there is what we, because like this is a spiritual warfare. So as we come out here, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, because this is gonna always stand true. Like this brother know. Since 2013, being a brother Hanakala, March 7th, who was out there downtown, St. Pete, where they had all the women had all the buses downtown. They still had all the buses come with Williams
Bus
Park.
terminal, yeah.
Bus terminal. I mean, all the rigmarole, all of the dregs of whatever you want to call any society. Everybody was there. We used to call it the Lions Den, me and Hanakala. You saw all the people that tried to fight us. They tried to call the police on us. They used to come down here on First Friday. The most belligerent, debaucherous people you can possibly think of. So we've been out here when everybody was joyful, happy, and part. We've been out here, people. And now that all the noise is starting to die down, all the booze is gone, people starting to sober up, reality starting to kick in, we still out here. We're going to continue to come out here because this truth is our buckler. This truth is our shield. Hey, if we don't come out here, it's still going to happen. So why should we not want to come out and preach this word so that we can get salvation rather than condemnation? Like the brother said, deep fear keeps us from judgment. So the fear of the Lord what compels us to come out here. Just like your ass wake up to go to your job because you fear you'll get fired. The same reason we come out here because we fear we'll get fired, literally. All right, go ahead.
Terminated.
Yeah, terminated, literally with fire, like the Terminator. Nah, man, I don't want that. Go ahead.
Like a job, they're talking we profess, we deciding to separate.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
The Lord ain't gonna give us no verbal one. He's been warning us for quite a long time. He's been doing
it for the longest, man. He's been doing it for the longest. And then he said, why must you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. He said the whole head is sick. That's why I said, surely thou art a God that hidest thyself. Because he wanted to see what the end would be. He's like, I mean, read the book of Judges. You went into captivity. I brought you out, and you just got worse and worse. Matter of fact, you learn more paganism from the heathens than you wanted to cleave unto the same covenant that I bestowed your fathers. So that I'll cast you over to the heathens, allow them to rule over you, allow you to live amongst them, and then it's gonna make you want to come back. That's why the elder said the Lord had to put us through hell so that we can appreciate heaven, which would be what? The truth, the kingdom of heaven, man. Once you come to find out that this is the culture, this is the lifestyle of the heathens, why would you want this? Now you want to desire the old paths, the old ways, man. Psalms 37:28. We're gonna go back to your Psalms. For the Lord loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. That's fair. Sounds fair to me.
We deal with a balance. That's fair.
Yeah, that's a balance. I agree with that, and I hope I'm in that number of those who the Lord love and do not bring harsh judgment. You know, that's what I pray for. Because all judgments are bad.
Look at what this. I think it's Sirach 25th one. 25th one. It says, "Do no evil, and no harm shall come unto you." You know.
I got you. I got you up. And if you want to, you can go back to your song. I think this might be the one you're talking about. I think it's this Sirach 33:1. It says, there shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation even again he will deliver him. Yeah, right there.
Deep fear eliminates judgment.
Yeah.
It eliminates judgment, man.
Right.
Okay.
That's heavy. Read it again. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation even again he will deliver him. And that's heavy. Because you can't fake the spirit, bro. So the Lord knows if you fear him or not. You know what I'm saying? They're in front of people all day. Oh, hallelujah, God bless, and this and that. But then behind closed doors, you're a Satanist, man. You're a devil. The Lord can tell that, you know. People try to save face for the face of men. It's like the same man came from a womb like you. Like why would you think that that man is far greater than you? Depending on if he's an Israelite or not. But I'll leave it at that.
This is Psalms 91:5. Thou shalt not be afraid for terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. See, we know that's coming. I'm talking about those thermonuclear missiles, right?
That's right. Yep, that's it, brother. ICBMs, brother.
Though we fear the Lord, we're not afraid of that because we're aware of it, man.
Ooh. This brother backed you up with a good one. The Quran drops Surah 1:21. The fear of the Lord driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath. Yeah, that's heavy. Yeah, that was
the fear of the Lord drives away sin.
Yeah,
and what the scripture say?
That's heavy.
Another scripture say, "The wicked shall flee and nothing pursue him."
Yeah, yeah. It says that the fear of the Lord driveth away sin. Well, America full of sin. That's why you can't make that up, bro.
But it dropped. But as individuals, we fear the Lord, so
yeah.
sin nowhere near us. Don't
Right.
go off because we're in the flesh.
Right.
You know? That was a good precept, brother.
Yeah, but that's the truth, though. But see, that's why we come out here, because they'll make it seem as if, oh, God is all love. 8 people died last night. Whoa, what was that? Was that love? No. The Lord hated something that they did. And like, people don't understand that. They think they're exempt because the Lord's gathered his elect. The door of mercy is not for the wicked to continue wickedly. It's for the righteous to repent and have a chance of salvation. I mean, the Lord said they're going to die in their wickedness anyway. But if you don't warn them, you're going to die with them anyway. So that's the only difference of us being out here. Like, we know they're not going to repent, but we got to keep coming out because those who could believe may not know where to go or where to search it, and they may find it. Because remember, this word is for many, but the one that comes for few. So, like, most of the people we see, they're going to be dead anyway. You know, they're not going to make it on the other side. They're going to be born on the other side. You know, I mean, so it's like we're out here only for the Lord's commandment, only for the elect. Surah 7:1, do no evil, so shall no harm come unto thee. Facts. That's why I tell people, I'm like, listen, I don't care what you do with your life, in your life, long as you aren't harming anyone else, long as you aren't hindering anyone else. And that's what I say. Because at the end of the day, you will be judged for your own actions. You know,
back in when we were younger, you always like, hey, steal somebody on bike, they offended you.
Yeah, still off on.
Still at that. That y'all get back on the bike,
sucker punch or something. Yeah,
way past those days. Man.
Yeah. No, nigga knocking all that junk, bro. You remember that? Yeah. Go ahead, huh?
Okay, we go to Psalms 91:6. Nor the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor the destruction that wasteth in noonday.
And the destruction that wasted in noonday, that's talking about the thermonuclear warhead, like the brother said. The arrows that shoot up in the day, man. Those arrows is talking about the same arrows that Esdras is talking about. That shot from one end of the earth to another. I mean, come on, y'all. We're talking about ancient biblical texts. There's no arrow that can do that. So it's talking about prophecy, something in the near future. All right.
See, we're aware of it, but now we're in fear of it, man. Because our fear to deliver us from that judgment, man.
Right.
You know, a lot of people don't know. When those missiles come, people that's gonna be like,
right. Like me knowing, yo, make sure these dishes not in the sink when I get home from work. That saves me from judgment because I fear I'll be judged. I fear I'll be judged if I don't wash these dishes. I fear I'll be judged if I don't take this trash out, if I don't complete my homework. And so it's like, and those are tasks and duties. You know what I'm saying? Even in real life, you got tasks and duties, right? You had chores, you had assignments, and if you didn't complete them, what happened? You'll get graded, or you will get a referral, You'll get a ticket, a citation, right? You will get a warning. You can get suspension. You can get expelled, or you can get probation. You can get on timeout. You can get grounded. So that I just gave you so many different terms for if you go delinquent or if you are contrary to a commandment, an assignment, or a task. It's always going to be a penalty. It's the same thing of not fearing the Lord. Not fearing the Lord is going to be a penalty. It's just going to be death. I mean, that's really what it is. I mean, you can't expect all to be saved when the Lord said many are born in vain, so many are born for nothing. Really, they're born to be stubble for the fire. It's going to be America, the lake of fire in the book of Revelation. But we digress. Go ahead now.
Psalms 91:7, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come near thee.
Man, that's fuego. Hey, which one was that?
Psalms 91:7.
Psalm 91:7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Like I said, many on this side shall die, right? Listen to this. He dropped this before you even brought that out. 2nd Esdras 9:22. Let the multitude perish. So let not thousands, millions, billions gonna die. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my great be kept of my plant. For with great labor have I made it perfect.
And I had said earlier, this word is made for many. The word comes for few.
It's for few. Facts, huh? Facts, man.
Everything following in an exact sequence of these precepts, man.
Beautiful word, sequence. Yep, everything's falling into place with these precepts, man. It's supposed to happen this way. And I remember years ago, Elder Apostle Hart said, he said, it's gonna come a time in this truth where this truth won't be sexy anymore. So you know, you first find out, it's sweet in your mouth, you know, like honey. Then it gets better, when it gets in your gut, it start to digest. Because once you have that epiphany, Paul said it. Paul said, I have planted, Apollo have watered, but it's the Most High to get an increase. So once all that planting and water has happened, and once that leaf starts to sprout, that's when the demons start to come at you. Because that seed was planted, and now you're becoming a new creature, right? See, when Satan already got you on his side, he don't have to recruit you anymore, right? So once you're already on the team, I don't have to flatter you anymore. I don't have to woo you in like a woman. You know how men are. In the first stages, I mean, you do everything. You open the car door, you open the door, hey, I got it, baby, all this and that. And then once the post, we call it post nut fog, it's like, okay, you already conquered that terrain. Now it's time to go conquer something, because that's the man's mentality. It's the same thing. So once I got you, it's over. It's the same thing with the devil. Once he got you, it's over. But once you come to that epiphany stage and you start to sprout and wake up, then them low-level demons start hopping on different people around you to attack you. And then that's when you have to persevere on yourself and come to realize to be a soldier for YAHAWASHI, you can't let no affairs of your life interfere. And then you start to solo leveling for YAHAWAH anime. And then you start to run alone. Then you start to run into other people that's on the same path in the life issue. It's like you people are too. It's like being a samurai. It's like I'm gonna be a Ronin. I'm gonna go out on my own. I can't advance here. Then you go and meet other people that's on the same tier as you are, and then you just start to grow and grow and grow and grow. That's all it is in this ministry, man. You're growing spiritually. The elders, when I seen the video, they had not a lick of gray. Now they got salt and pepper all over their face. The men physically, you know, you can tell all of our health decline, but spiritually, they're on fire. Like the Olympic torch that never goes out. The elders for 30, 40 plus years before I was born, still preaching the same doctrine, always defending the gospel, same intensity, same clarity, and never speaking of their own for any filthy lucre or any gain. Always go out there and preach the word 100% true, man. Always back it up. And it's always been that way for decades. They never did it for money, never did it for filthy lucre sake. And everything's coming to pass. Why the hell would I put the Bible down? For 10 years I've been seeing this. They've been seeing it for 40. Why would I stop? And it's only getting worse. It's not getting better, people. I can see if it's getting better. I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening. It's happened. And that's the beautiful thing about being in this ministry, because you can see it. The rest can't. So I'm gonna keep coming out. Hey, they didn't believe Jeff Bezos at first. They didn't believe Elon Musk at first. They didn't believe none of them. They didn't believe Mark Zuckerberg at first. They didn't believe it. Then when it happened, all right, too late. You never placed the bid, you never invested. Same thing with this truth. When they find out it is too late, you never invested in your salvation. You never had the faith to even pursue it. Now that you see what we're saying was real, we at the end, don't come banging on the ark now. The Lord gonna seal it. You can't even get on the ark. We're gonna be up there. Right? Go ahead.
This is Psalms 91:8. Only with thy eye shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Only with thy eye shall you behold this. Hey, what the Lord said, blessed is he that see the fall of his enemy. So only with thine eyes. And they ain't just the heathen, that's 2/3 of our people too. It's some of our people, man, they give us more problems than our enemies, man. I tell you that. Hey, especially our people, man, they trouble. Hey, you seen that one black chick, man, that was up in New York, man, knocked over that dude's food and everything. No, I mean, kicked everything over. The dude had a propane tank still on. The whole block could have blew up, bro. And she telling him, man, I want you to hit me. Man, I'm like, man, and then when you see, oh, this woman got shot, this woman got stabbed in New York. I'm like, well, look how they act. Like a concrete jungle up there, man. And what is a woman out there? That's crazy. They're more masculine than the men. I'm like, that's why when this society collapses, I feel sorry for actual feminine women who actually know that they don't need a man. But they're gonna really be victims compared to the ones who say they don't need them. You know what I'm saying? Crazy out here. Go ahead. But with your eyes, you're gonna see the downfall of these people, man. That's what the Lord said.
Made the Lord, which is my refuge.
Because you made the Lord your refuge.
Psalms 91:9. Because I have made the Lord which is my refuge.
Right.
Even the Most High, thy habitations.
Right.
There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
Right, because we make the Lord our refuge, our habitation, right? So when you think about refuge, you think about habitation, right? They're talking about a place that you live at, your habitat, where you dwell at, right? So the Lord, Yahawah, man, to us, that's a place of refuge. Like prime example in Gaza, they actually dropped leaflets. Israel, the Holy Land, God's people. You can't talk about these folks. You'll be anti-Semitic and all that other BS. They dropped leaflets over Rafah, telling them people to get out of there or we're gonna bomb you. Them people. But the reason why I'm mentioning that, because it said the Lord is our refuge. Them people was forced to leave their own place in Gaza, in Palestine, and Rafah. So where's their refuge? What about all these other countries in the Middle East that America been bombing for the past 2 decades? Where's their refuge?
You take no concern.
They take no concern. You know what? The American military and government take no concern of their own land. Because they created so many enemies, man, over the past 50 years. Thank you. So many enemies, man. You have no more allies right now. I just saw an article, 2 more countries. Two more countries just joined BRICS, which is in opposition to the IMF, and they said they're gonna ditch the dollar. But we're talking about, these are very small market companies, man. Let's say that they're dropping the dollar, man. I mean, you're just losing your power. You got more on that?
No, that's it.
That was it on that? Oh, Baba Gashot. Since you say you
I
was
could go all the way, but you know.
where is that? Yeah. Go to 11. Go to
So
11.
this is Psalms 91:11.
I thought that's the one that you had.
For he shall give his angels charge over thee.
And talk over you.
This is Psalms 91:11. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
Right. And charge is like, for example, if I'm at home and I'm babysitting my younger brother and sister, I'm in charge of them. So in other words, you are responsible for. So the Lord gonna have the angels responsible for his saints and his elect. So at the end of the day, though, that means that, listen, if they have a task that the Lord tell them to do, you know, they said the angels, they joyful when they do what the Lord tell them to do. So the Lord tell them to go out and execute judgment, they're going to do that. The Lord tell you to go out and keep his people and to keep you safe and to keep you safe, he's going to do that as well. So no matter which aspect of which the Lord wants you to work at, the Lord's going to make sure that you're safe. Whether he have it to where he's going to do a judgment over there, you're going to see it. You're going to be a part of it. But then if the enemy comes in like a flood, the Lord will set up a standard. The enemy. Now, the angel is going to be the guard to block you from the enemy. That's the same thing when the scripture says, the angel of the Lord encampeth around about him that fear him. That's what it means by, you notice what I said though, right? The angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that what? Fear. And you gotta have the fear. It goes right back to what you were saying. You got, if you ain't got that fear, man, the Lord ain't gonna deal with you. Why? Because you know what? It's like this. Listen here. What's that movie? What's the name of that movie? Taken. You seen Taken, right? Remember? He said, I don't have any money, but I have a certain set of skills. He said, I will find you and I will kill you. The dude told him good luck. So that dude that said good luck did not fear him. That's the same thing. Like we telling you, the Lord's going to come back and bring retribution, especially with how America was built. We ain't got to go into slavery. We ain't got to go into none of that. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know how y'all build it. We pass over that. Cool. Whatever. Enjoy your last day. All right? Because every kingdom has had a fall. And America is what? The shortest lived kingdom in all of humanity? What? Over 100-something years? But 14 out of 2 don't count. That was the blueprint. That was under construction. The industrial period when America really started flourishing. So let's say what? Late 1800s? Then you have what? The golden, it went like from 1900 up to like what? 1930? What, 30 years in the Great Depression? Then after that, it was just prohibition and Jim Crow, all these wars. It's like America's never really been growing. It's constantly been declining. And the only reason why I got to the top by what? By taking from everybody else. But not everybody else said, hey, America, remember those guns and missiles you got? We got them too. Now what? Losing your grip. So, and you can read next verse.
This is Psalms 91:13. Thou shalt tread upon thy lion and adder, the young lion.
That's a poisonous snake.
And the dragon shalt thou trample on their feet.
Right. The lion and the dragon shall you trample on their feet. And that goes back to we talk about a lion, like lion and dragon, very strong. We talk about the top of the food chain, whether you're talking about a predator or wisdom, right? The Lord said we don't have to worry about them. Because even when you're thinking about the Freemasons, right? The Freemasons in the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan, the highest level will be like they call them a grand dragon. They call them a grand dragon, right? So even the wiles of the devil, whether from the left hand side or the right hand side, at the top is to the lowest, the Lord always has us, man. All right, hey, Baba Gashai, can you give me go to your Proverbs. Your Proverbs 14. Still got that?
Yeah. It's Proverbs 14:26. And fear of the Lord is a strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. Okay? They should have a place of refuge, man. That's the ones who fear the Lord, man. Read it again. And fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge, man.
And you notice it said his children, it didn't say all children.
All nations.
Right. So it said the children, it's talking about the children of Israel. He said they will have a place of refuge. Facts. I mean, who else, man? I mean, like, come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, who else, man? Who else, man? Ain't nobody went through what we went through, man. Who else, man? Like, come on, man. Stop playing, man. Y'all don't need salvation. Y'all rule the world. What you talking about? Anyway, going back to what you were saying, go ahead, read that.
I got another one. Proverbs 14:27. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death.
Ooh, fountain of life.
Okay. Then again, you know, then again, like I say, man,
I love this, man.
what it say? The fear of the Lord, deep fear of the Lord.
Deep fear of the Lord.
Deep
Keep
fear.
from judgments.
All right. Keep from judgment. Deep fear.
I like that. We're talking about a deep fear. A deep fear will be like somebody who's arachnophobic, right? And all of a sudden, somebody see walking down the street and they see a little kid with a Spider-Man costume on, they see the spider logo and they jump. That's a deep fear. I'm like, it's just a spider logo, but you jump back. That's a deep fear. So that's what it means by having a deep fear. Like, whoa, even the slightest thing. Yeah.
You can't be fear in and fear out.
Right.
Fear in and fear.
As
soon as you say fear the Lord, you bite a sausage. You know what I'm saying?
Constant. It's constant.
People who get up and go to church in the morning, they get up and have a sausage and go to church. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's true, man. That's true. And you know what? It's kind of crazy. It's like the easiest thing you could do in this ministry, and I don't mean to say that, facetiously, is control yourself. The easiest thing you can do in this ministry is control yourself, because you can't control the actions of others, right? Come on, you can't. It's 8 billion people in the world. You can't control their actions. But you know what? The Lord's not focused on their action. The Lord focusing on your reaction. That's the thing, though, because boom, prime example, Job. What happened with Job? When Satan told him, "I can make him curse you to your face," the Lord said, "You can touch him, but don't touch his soul." That's the same thing, man. And only Job was able to control anything that happened to or around him. You get what I'm saying? That's the same thing. You can't control no one else but yourself. That's why you are your own worst enemy, right? They're gonna do what they're supposed to do. Remember, many are even born in vain, so somebody could just be born for that one moment to see how you gonna react. And then next thing you know, they can be taken off the earth two weeks from now. We wouldn't know it. I wouldn't care, but some people are just born for a certain moment in life, and then after that, they're done with it. They're pawns in life. A lot of people are pawns when they really think they're like the rook or they're the king or queen. No, you're just a pawn. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's the clock. The angels are the players. Like, y'all need to stop, man. You know, a lot of people names, they're not even in the credits at the end of a movie. They're just the person that get bumped into. You know, when the main actor's running through, he bumps into you. You say, "Hey," and your papers go everywhere. That's who they are. And they think they're somebody. No one knows you. Stop it. You know. Anyways, can you please get me Proverbs 18:10, Bible Kashaf? Because the Lord is a refuge, right? And that's crazy. But you know what it's like? It's like one of my favorite movies, Constantine. Yeah, I love that movie, Constantine. There's a part in the Constantine where he goes to see Midnight, and they hold up a card, but the card is facing the dude that has the debt, and it has a crazy picture. It'll be like a rabbit with a snake tail, and he'll let him buy, right? And Shia LaBeouf tried it, he couldn't get it, so he couldn't get in. To make a long story short, in order to get access to something that's so grandiose, something that's so powerful, I mean, you have to have something to decipher. You got the RAWACHAA QADASH. The word's out there, the name's out there. Everybody ain't gonna believe it, but that's the beautiful thing about it, because everybody's not gonna be saved. Like when you go into what is it? Hebrews 2. Bible Kashaf. Did you read Proverbs 18:10? No, read that. I thought you did. It's locked.
Said 10, right?
Yes, sir.
This is Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it, and it's safe.
Right. It said the name of the Lord is a strong tower. It said the name. So when you hear a man tell you the names, he has many. That's a lie. It said the name. Right.
The name singular.
It said the name singular. Can you get me Zechariah 14 and 9, Bible Kashaf, if I'm not mistaken? Because I just want to put a little emphasis on the name. It didn't say names. It said the name. All right. Hey, come on.
Zechariah 14:9. And the Lord shall be king over all the earth.
Right.
And that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one.
So when you see Lord in all capital letters, what's that? So can you read it like that, Bible Kashaf? That one. Let's just read Yahawah. You see Lord. That's it.
And Yahawah shall be king over all the earth. The day shall be one Lord, and his name is YAHAWASHI.
That's it. When you see Lord in all capital letters in the Old Testament, that's Yahawah. His name shall be one, which it is one. Malachi 1:14. We're gonna show you the opposition of fear on the right hand side and fear on the left hand side. Because only the wicked fear the righteous, and the righteous fear the wicked, because they're constantly clashing, constant contention. Okay?
Yeah, 14.
Yahawah shall rise up on that sheet of might for the kingdom. As soon as I looked back, she had a big smile and it was genuine. Her eyes squinted, and she wrote J 14.
It's Malachi 1 and 14, but the curse be the deceiver, which have in his flock a male, a vow, a sacrifice unto the Lord, a corrupt thing, for I am the great king, saith the Lord of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen.
Ooh. So the Lord said his name is dreadful among the heathen. Not his names. It's saying his name, which is Yahawah. And YAHAWASHI said, I have not. He said, I have declared thy name unto my brethren, to thy brethren. So we know the name. And YAHAWASHI also goes on to say, remember, he said, who was my mother, my brother, my father, my sister, right? He said, them that do the will of the Father. So those who do the will of the Father will honor the Father's name. It's that simple. And those that honor the Father's name fear him. Because if you don't honor his name, you doing what? You're giving honor to another. You're crazy? That's crazy. You know what that's like? That's like me working every day for my family. No one has to work. All of a sudden, all the resources that I'm providing for my wife, she's giving to another man. That's what it's like giving reverence to another God, especially when your God done all this for you. That's why I say he's a jealous God. How dare you? Right? Exactly. And you know what's so funny though about that situation though? Our people don't even know it, man. Like how privileged we are, man, to be called Israelite. When you reading the Bible, you hearing that, stop trying to save everybody else. Save your damn self. That's the problem with our people, man. They want to save everybody else. Why? Because the devil has told them you have to love everybody, but everybody don't have to love you. That's what's been instilled in us. You have to love everybody else, but everybody don't have to love you. And that's just a goddamn lie.
They want to include these other nations.
Yeah. Because guilty conscience? No, live that out. Won't you live that?
You think they guilty when they were stored?
No. They had the Bible in their hand when they was whipping us. What? They had the Bible in their hand. What are you talking about? But now it's in our hand. Oh, they're anti-this. Oh, they're haters. Oh, like stop it.
We don't have the same conscience as the other nation.
We don't. And the Bible is a tool. Like a hammer is a tool. Use a hammer to build a house, and use a hammer to go up someone's head. They use the Bible to go upside our head. We're using the Bible to build up the house of David. That's the difference. And that's what happened when the wicked, what it said, the Lord said, why have you taken my covenant? Why have you taken my word? Seeing that you hate instruction. That goes back to Cain and Abel, right? What happened with Cain and Abel? Cain, you didn't do it the way the Lord told you to, so you didn't get the blessing. Same thing with Esau. Esau sold his birthright. You're going against what the Lord telling you to do, and now you're crying about it. Don't make any sense. So I don't understand these people. It's a lot of these people, they're physically adults, but mentally, man, they are freaking children. They have arrested development. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Anyhow, can you please get me so Rock 20, Joel 28:28.
Joel 28:28.
28.
And to Joel 28:28, and to man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding.
The fear of the Lord is wisdom. Applying what you see and what you know, not just hearing it. Wisdom 7:28, bro. I got you. Wisdom Solomon 7:28, brother. Yep. Yes, sir. The fear of the Lord, it says wisdom, and to depart from evil, man, is understanding, man. That's the point. Hey, we're applying what the Lord told us to do, man. He said, "Come out of hell, my people." He said, cry aloud, spare not, lift up that voice like a trumpet. The Lord said, make yourself a living sacrifice. The Lord said, conform not to this world. The Lord said, love not this world, because the love of the Father is not in this world. The Lord said to do, and we're doing all of that. And we're seeing the benefits of it too. See, people, I'm telling you, people only want to, I don't watch sports to the playoffs, but you don't see what they did in the off season. You don't see what they're doing in practice squad, what they're doing through walkthroughs. Everybody just want the birthday cakes. Well, I'm just saying, in areas they want the cake, they want the festivities. They don't know what it took to even go to the celebration. They don't even know what the celebration is about. That's what's wrong with this. People just want to be there. Man, listen, the Lord requires something from you if you want something from Him. That's crazy. You go to your job, why? Because you require something from your job. You require money, right? Same thing with us coming out here. We're coming out here preaching this word because not only is this is really our career. You know, us working, having a 9 to 5, that's a curse. We ain't supposed to be working for the heathen nations. That's it, kid. We under curses, man. But coming out here, this is really our duty, man. Right? And then at the end all be all of doing this, we pray that we're compensated in the end. And our only compensation that we want from this is salvation, man. I don't want damnation, man. I do not want to get caught out here with these people, man. I don't want to be out here starving, dehydrated, man. Can you imagine if you get a broken ankle or a broken finger in that day, you can't dial 911? Like, people don't think it's so convenient right now. I can walk to the store and grab a very cold beverage. Imagine that day when it's I Am Legend, when it's the Book of Eli. You can't just go to any vending machine and get you a cold beverage. You can't just go to any store and get you a loaf of bread. You're gonna be scraping up ketchup packages and eating that. You're really gonna be out here. You're gonna be some terrible, terrible times, man. Nonetheless, though, the fear of the Lord is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. We're trying to depart from this evil. Because the Lord said, come out of here, because this will destroy you with a sword of destruction. So, because we understand why the Lord said that. Because this is not our rest, man. The Lord said, I didn't put you into captivity. I didn't bring you into slavery under the heathens so that you can sit here for the rest of your life and constantly be racially profiled and people to be prejudiced towards you and for you to never be represented internationally, right? I didn't put you over here for that. I put you over here because you pushed me to the brink of wanting to destroy you, but because I made a covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, your forefathers, you have a promise to the kingdom. But I told your forefathers, if they don't keep my commandment, this is what's going to happen. So we here. All right, we here. All right, so the Lord said, you're going to go into slavery. All right, that happened, we here. The Lord said, in the land of your captivities, you remember yourself. Okay, that's happened. The Lord said He's going to close the doors of repentance. There's going to be no day like no other, but the Lord going to give the angels charge over her. We wait over us. We wait for that day. You know what I'm saying? Everything else already happening. The murdering, the racial profiling, the mark of the beast already here. All right, they did get rid of all of these currencies around the world. America's the Babylon the Great, the whore. All the nations starting to hate it. Hell, even Israel was like, hey, if you don't want to help us, we'll continue to fight. That's why the scripture says the least of the flock shall draw them out. Israel is going to draw America to this war. And that's going to be the end of Babylon the Great. And I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise to YAHAWASHI. I was shining that day, man. Because America's a cesspool of wickedness, man. A cesspool of hell. I'm sick of this place, man. So wicked. And remember, they say this. No country, no nation can rise no higher than the moral compass of the women. I don't have to say no more. America ain't going up. America's going down, with that being said. It's going down. Yeah. No nation can rise no higher than the moral compass of its women. And the women in America, you got men going to other parts of the world to look for an actual traditional wife. Make that make sense. Make that make sense in America.
That's why it's best to know what's going on.
That's why it's best. I'm telling you, it's crazy out here, bro.
I got the Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 28. You say, for God loves none but him that dwelleth with wisdom.
Read that again. Hold on, but God loves everybody, right? Hold on, what did that say?
7, Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 28.
Right.
For God loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom.
So God loved none but him that dwell with wisdom. Okay. So you can't just say, oh, I have faith. No, you gotta have wisdom too. Oh, okay. So like I said, all these people inside these churches, and it makes them, the lies make them feel good. The fallacies make them feel so good. Because if you told them the truth, the pastor wouldn't be getting the collection plate full every day. be in them churches, man. No women would not feel ashamed for having multiple baby fathers sitting in the front row of the church, man. The men wearing them cat suits underneath them choir robes, they'll feel ashamed to come, but they tell you that, oh, just come as you are. No, that ain't what it means. That don't mean come as you are. Nah, man. There's a certain criteria. Nonetheless, though, read that one more time. You still got that?
Wisdom of Solomon 7:28. The Lord love none but those that dwell with wisdom.
Right. The Lord love none but them that dwell with wisdom. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to read Wisdom of Solomon 17. This right here is a prime example. See, this lets you know what the Lord will do to an entire heathen nation. This right here, this is a very, how should I put it? This is a distinctive account of what happened during the time the angel of death went through Egypt. Remember, we had to put the blood over our post, and that was a sign of the death angel to do what? To pass over us. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, to pass over us, right? So this right here, oh man, the Lord, bro, I'm telling you, man, the Lord is a man. I'm just gonna laugh at these people, man. I'm gonna laugh at these people, bro. When their children starving, I'm gonna laugh at them. Why? Because same people here, whose children gonna be starving. You got people halfway across the world having their children starving. Wisdom of Solomon 17. Wisdom of Solomon 17. For great are thy judgments, and cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured souls have erred. Damn. Let's just let it go. For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, laid their exile from the eternal providence. Yo, that is poetic as hell. It's pretty much what it's saying is they were bound by the darkness. They were bound by the heavy illness, that evil time to them when the Lord brought that death angel. It said that they were bound by the fetters of darkness. That's so heavy. That mean the darkness was literally on them. You know, this is the fear that you need to have in the Lord. This is the fear the Egyptians had when the Lord brought that death angel through, man. Verse 3. For while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, so everybody got skeletons in their closets, right? All right. But while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered on a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions. Now, what's an apparition? Well, people like to say things like ghosts, right? Or paranormal activity. Yeah, that's what an apparition would be like. Something that's otherworldly, all right? Something that's way beyond our three-dimensional realm. Continuing. Wisdom of Solomon 17:4. Can you give me Psalms? I think it's Psalms 91. It might be Psalm 91. No, not 91. Just go to Psalms. Get 101. Type in evil angels. That's it. It says, verse 4, for neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances. Yo, that's scary. Think about this. You're in your house, you're just hearing noisome waterfall, but there's no water.
Well, I was saying evil angels do that work. That's what we come in.
Yeah, because that's the same thing that happened in Egypt. All the evil thing that happened in Egypt being broken down in this chapter right here. So they said that they had sad visions. So the Lord was putting sad visions in their mind to make them sad, bro. Oh, that's scary. Even the Lord, it says in Isaiah, the Lord said, I know your delusions. So the Lord knows your phobias and your fears. But it said he put sad images in their mind, and there would noisome water like a waterfall. I was saying evil angels. That's scary, bro. I was saying evil angels. That's scary, bro. Let me keep going. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 5. No power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. This happened all night in Egypt, man. All night. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful. That was an angel. That was an angel. Remember, the Lord said his ministers are flames of fire. So that dreadful fire that they saw that night was the death angel. Man, that's heavy, bro. That's heavy. Wisdom of Solomon 17. Verse 6. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself, very dreadful, for being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. So they're seeing things visually in front of them, and then they're imagining things in their mind. They don't know which is worse. This is the Lord, man. As for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace. That goes, can you give me, matter of fact, drop that Isaiah 49. When the Lord said, go to your prognosticators and your stargazers. 49 and 2. The Lord said, go to your prognosticators and your stargazers, like they got Nostradamus. Yeah, that's what it's talking about right here. And 29? Yeah, that's it. This is what I want. No, this side. Hold it on there. It's the one where it says, matter of fact, just type in, what is it? It says, type in children. It said 2 things shall come to you on one day. It said death of children and something else. That's what happened to America. It's gonna happen in one day. Where is that? Oh, right here. It's 47 and 9. Salaki. Yeah, so Isaiah 47 and 9.
Isaiah 47 and 9. But these 2 things shall come to thee in a moment.
These 2 things shall come to America in a moment. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up because going into what happened to Egypt, oh man, that was dreadful. It's going to be even worse here. Because remember, in Daniel, the 12th chapter, the 1st verse, it said, a day like no other since mankind. But what happened to the Egyptians happened since mankind. So what's going to happen in America is going to be worse than that. Can't even imagine. Go ahead.
But these 2 things shall come to thee in a moment in one day.
These 2 things shall come to America in a moment in one day. That's in the Bible. Go ahead.
The loss of children.
The loss of children.
And
widowhood. And widowhood, losing your spouse, your significant other.
They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries.
Hold on, wait a minute. So why is the Lord gonna have women not women in general, but why is the Lord gonna have widows and children dying in the same day? So I want people to know why we're saying this. Why is it gonna happen again? Please be loud, bro. Okay.
And for the great abundance of thy enhancement.
For the great abundance of thy enhancement. Isaiah 47 and 9. But these 2 things shall come to thee in a moment in one day. The loss of children and widowhood. It shall come upon thee in their perfection.
For the perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries.
Whoa, so the reason why we saying that because of all of the sorcery America does, man. They do it in the cartoons. They do it subliminally in the music videos, right? They do it with all of the advertising, right? They do it with the numerology. America is laden with a lot of mysticism, with a lot of numerology, with a lot of Satanism, with a lot of sorcery. That's why the Lord said America gonna be destroyed. A lot of sorcery, man. Even the way they created the Washington Monument, the dimensions, or how everything from an area view resembles an owl, which an owl is also found in the dollar bill. If you look at it very closely in the corner, which the owl is the 2nd highest level when it comes to wisdom, from the parrot, the monkey, the owl, and the dragon. Come on, man. Hey, that's the Lord said, a poor man's wisdom is despised, but the laughter of a fool is hurt. Hey, man, I love it like this, man. I love it this way, because when the Lord brings that destruction, all you who laugh now gonna cry later. Us who cry to the Lord now gonna have a joyful laugh at you later, man. And it's only rightfully so. Can you read it on the last portion of that, please?
And for the great abundance of thy enhancement.
Right, enchantment, right.
Enchantments. Like
yeah, you good, brother. Right, and for your enchantments, man. All right? They do that a lot, bro. They do that a lot, man. Yep. Because the prime example, let's go back to like the late 80s, early 90s. They had all that conscious music, man. They had Common, you know, they had Most Def, Talib Kweli. My name is in the middle of equality. I was on all of that. Lost Children of Babylon, Jedi Mind Tricks, yo, all that conscious music. I was on all of that. Then what came after that? Gangster rap. And gangster rap, and now mumble rap, and it just continues to get worse and worse and worse. Why is that? Because they control the music industry. So they control the vibrations that's going out and pumped out into the world. Even the music we make that's so demonic, even the music, I say it, even the music that we make is so demonic, even got these Edomite children listening to it, man. Even got, yo, you even got Edomite girls, Shedamite girls out here twerking.
dancing like us.
Dancing and everything.
At one point in time, they hated rap.
Man, bro, at one point in time, they hated to even resemble looking like us. Now you see them walking down the street, man, they got a fitted cap on. They got an Anthony Edwards jersey on. They got the kicks on and everything. They'll walk up to you, hey, yo, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Get on the PlayStation Network, nigga. That's exactly how they are in real life, man. That's why the Lord said, never trust thy enemy, man. Never trust them. Yeah, they'll dap you up. What's up, bro? What's going on, man? Hey, did you hear about the one Jake? I think he graduated a medical school of being like a doctor or a surgeon or something. Like he's very intelligent. Knowing he can't swim, he's with his friends. When they push him in the river, and all his friends are Caucasian. All the pictures that he's taking with Caucasian folks. Who pushed him in the river? His Caucasian friends, and he almost brain dead. But that's, hey, I mean, who? What the scripture says?
I think he died, didn't he?
No, he didn't die. He died. No, he's alive. He's alive. But that's his friend. Those are his friends. My Lord said, never trust thy enemy. As iron rusted, so shall his wickedness. And they said that he was done for almost 20 minutes, man. So ain't nobody jump in and try and save him. But hey, who would ever pity a charmer that was bitten by a snake? It's like, yo, such and such, man, they kicked in our trap though and stole our weed. I'm like, damn, did you just rob his cousin last month though? What you expect? What kind of life you living? They shooting at you, you shooting at them, what you expect? It's like, what do you think gonna come with that kind of lifestyle, man? Same thing when you hanging with a snake. You can nurse a snake all you want. It's gonna always gravitate right back to its purpose, to bite your ass. Just like people, he's had this pet gator for 10 years. All of a sudden, Lake Placid, now your ass in his belly. This is, bro, they try to change the courses of everything in the world, man. Can't do that. Anyways, it's like it. But that go back to the sorceries and all of that, man, in America. That's why it's going to be destroyed. Plain and simple. So let's get back to Wisdom of Solomon 17. Wisdom of Solomon 17. And 8. For they that promise to drive away terrors and troubles from a sick soul were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at. Yo, that's why, bro, I don't even cry. I don't have no sympathy when I hear about people dying in the news anymore, bro. The Lord just said he gonna laugh at you. All right, why should I cry? You know, they're like a child being born disfigured. What did they do in their past life? The Lord said it. You come back again, you live out your life. So what did that person do in their past life to die so gruesomely or something? You know what I'm saying?
You come back again, you live out your life.
Come back again and live out your life, exactly. Because judgment happens after death. It says that. Because judgment's here on earth. That's why I don't have no pity to people, man. I don't have pity. Unless you're mentally ill or something like that, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Because what Solomon said, he said, give me any plague but the plague of the mind, any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Exactly. That's what he said. So anybody with a plague mind, man, hey, man, the Lord got you. Like, I'm not gonna even talk to you. I'm not gonna make fun of that. I wouldn't make fun of that at all. But if you got a PhD and still calling yourself a color from a crayon box, I don't care what happens to you. You know what I'm saying? You're ignorant of who you are. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, Verse 9. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that passed by and the hissing of serpents, they died for fear. Listen, they died for fear, denying that they saw the air, which could of no side be avoided. So the Lord put illusions in their mind. They just died from fear. Man, these people act up, man. I'm telling you, bro. They die from fear. A prime example of that, somebody who's on a murder case, the murder suspect, when they're being interviewed, when they ask them questions, what's the first thing they say? I blacked out. They say, I blacked out, I woke up, and there was blood everywhere. Well, why do you think they blacked out? I don't know. Maybe a spirit jumped on them or something. There's entities all around us. Remember Elder Pastor Hart had put up a video of, literally, he put up a video of that trash bag walking like it had legs. Remember that? In New York? I think it was in New York. A trash bag was walking like it had legs. I mean, just gingerly. I'm like, wow. Then there was another apparition that happened on somebody's CCTV. Somebody tried to steal somebody's charger. I guess it was a charger. They tried to steal it, but they couldn't get in. So it shows them run across the street to the sidewalk. And as they're running, you can see a black shadow running with them. Man, it's spirits all around us, entities all around us. It has to be. Because we're spiritual beings. We just stuck in these chains of flesh, these chains of darkness. We just stuck in these physical abodes. But we all spiritual entities, man. That's the difference. So you don't live once. All right? Continue. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 11. For wickedness condemned by her own witness. Oh, that's heavy. For wickedness condemned by her own witness. So wickedness referred to as a woman. That's crazy. In a good way. It's very tomorrow. Hey, Shalom, YAHAWASHI, Bashim, QADASH, Brakathum to all the sisters. I just want to say that. Because there are some sisters out there, man. You know, I pray the Lord keep you sincere sisters out there. I really do. If you have children, I pray the Lord have a hedge over you and your children. You're very sincere, timid, soft, feminine, cooperative women, all right? Are you allowing my women fend for yourself like you in the UFC, all right? You got something? Wisdom of Solomon 17, verse 12. For wickedness condemned by her own witness is very timorous and be impressed with conscience, always forecasting grievous things. For fear is nothing else but a betrayal of the succors which reason offereth. So fear is pretty much, fear is you saying that you don't believe that your help will come here to help you. But there's two different types of fear. You have a healthy fear, right? A healthy fear is, I know if I don't do these certain tasks, I'll get chastised by my guardian or my parent. That's a healthy fear. Because me getting whooped by my grandma made me become the man I am today, and I thank her for that. I didn't like the punishment then. I didn't like the pain then, but then I had a better understanding after. Okay, now I see why. Because of what can happen in real life, these consequences can happen. Same thing right now in this society. There are many consequences that can happen under Esau's rule. What they call it, the law of the land. But under the Lord's rule, there are also many things that can happen as well. Hey, Shalom, Kazak Ban YAHAWAH. YAHAWASHI, Bashim, QADASH, Brakathum. Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Facts. Because you're not willing to, I don't want to sound like Malachi Z. York and like polite though, but if you're not willing to understand, they mean that you're trying to overstand, and you can't overstand the Most High. Like, that's stupid. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Good shot.
That was a terrible shot.
You tried, baby. It's all right. It's the attempt that counts.
That's right.
It's the attempt that counts.
It's better, but just not fast or powerful.
That's all right. This is Chazak Ban. Oh, that's a good one. Chazak Ban YAHAWAH. This is Proverbs 1:7. Can you give me Proverbs 19? No, Proverbs 18:2. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. This is one of our basic milk precepts. But fools despise wisdom and instruction. right? There. Go ahead, Doc.
This Proverbs 18:2. A fool have no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself.
A fool have no delight in understanding. So wisdom and instruction to a fool, man, is not delightful to them. So with that being said, Proverbs 13:13, Bible shop.
Proverbs 13:13. Proverbs 13:13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed.
Facts.
But he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
So you despise the word, you despise the wisdom. You despise that, the Lord is gonna destroy you. It's just plain and simple. You'll come back. Like the brother YASHARAHLA from GMS Tampa always used to say, hey man, 2/3 just need a mercy kill. That's true. They need a reset. The whole earth needs a global reset, man. Like for real. Everything needs a reset. From the mentality of the people to the water that they keep constantly polluting, to the air they keep constantly polluting, the alluvial deposits in the whole earth needs a since 1492, the whole earth just needs an entire reset, man. They destroyed the earth in less than half a millennium than compared to the beginning of its existence. And you're supposed to be the smartest people in the world. All right. Proverbs 29:18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Damn right. I'm up here smiling, I'm jumping. Believe it or not, I said it at the beginning of my video. I said I'm under the weather. But you couldn't even tell other than you slipping and stuff like that. That's it, man. Become joyous, especially when you start to see that everything that was told to you that you couldn't see at first is coming to pass, man. You get excited. You be like, man, the hell with this place. I want everybody to live their best life because this is your last life. On this side, doing what you want. You get on the other side, man, it's gonna be all order. All order, man. I'm gonna love it too, man. It ain't gonna be no twerking, ain't gonna be no hoes, ain't gonna be no drugs, ain't gonna be no guns, ain't gonna be no pork eating, ain't gonna be to celebrating no pagan holidays, it ain't gonna be none of that bull job, man. They're gonna be serving YAHAWASHI, keeping all the laws that came in to the best of your abilities. It ain't gonna be no adultery. All right, ain't gonna be no OnlyFans in the kingdom. Ain't gonna be none of that. All right, ain't gonna be no YouTube, none of that.
Order. It's gonna be order and
all
respect.
Right? It's gonna be order and respect. No DoorDash, none of that. You gotta go out there and you gotta go till the ground. You gotta go and plant your seeds. You gotta go and slaughter your own cow and all of that. All right. I like this one. That's a good one. My favorite. 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Facts. It's evident why we here. Because we didn't do this the first time. We didn't appreciate the earth and the heaven that was supposed to dwell in righteousness with us. Remember what the scripture says. The law is not at fault. Nothing wrong with the law. We at fault. So the first covenant will become a new covenant, but it's the same covenant. Only difference is that the Lord said He gonna instill the laws in our inward parts so that we don't go off anymore. Now people don't understand, yo, we're still animals. Like everything in the universe is in order except for mankind. Everything in the universe is in order except for mankind. I say this as a man when I speak though, and like I've been to Mars. But what I'm saying is, mankind is the only thing that's out of whack, right? Because you have the what's what I'm looking for? You have the amphibians. You have the animals that live underwater. Then you have the birds that can fly in the air, but you're destroying their habitats. I mean, you got aquatic animals beaching themselves. That's like murder-suicide, right? But you ain't murdering nobody but yourself, but it's suicide. You got birds falling out of the sky. It's crazy, man. I mean, we're looking for a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. You know? Anyhow. You better dropping a lot on, man. All right, let me finish this. What was I? I was at Wizard. So you had something in particular?
No, I'm good.
That was it. Oh, Baba Bashar, could you please give me can you give me some rock? 35. I want to say start at 1. I'm gonna finish this up though, but I just want you to hold that. You want to make sure that's oh no, it's 36. All right, hold that.
Should have do something.
Yeah, you got set up.
35 and say.
No, it's 36.
I know I'm saying.
Oh, so like,
35, so you can keep the ball.
oh no, read that. Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. No pressure.
I got this. 36 on 2.
Yeah, hold 36 on there. I like this one too. I'm gonna read this. I want to finish this up real quick. We only got like about 5 minutes. Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 13. And expectation from within being less, counteth the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment. But they sleeping the same sleep that night, which was indeed intolerable, and which came upon them out of the bottoms of inevitable hell. Bro, Daniel 12:1 is gonna be so, man, it's gonna be hell on earth, man, these last days, man. It's gonna be so much hell on earth. I'm excited for it, bro. Because I want the Lord to bring righteous judgment, man. These people think the Lord is not real. They laugh at us and mock us. I don't care about me. I'm an Israelite. Either way, we're gonna get the kingdom. I just don't want to die on this side. That's why I'm out here. Why you out here? Salvation. All right, then. But y'all ain't even got a chance. We just want you to know it's gonna be hell. So go get Esau. What's his blessing? The sword. Go get all your ammunition. Get all your munitions. All right. Go get all your dried food, all your non-perishables. Get all your first aid kits. Get your flint rock to get your fire started. Learn how to make casts and plates if you break something. All right. You better learn how to. You're gonna have to learn how to survive, man, when this shit hits the fan in America. And a lot of you people are so dependent on modern technology. Most of you gonna die from famine. What the Bible said. A lot of people are gonna die from famine, especially America. 80% of Americans are obese. All right, so they're gonna die from famine anyway, man. But Isaiah 59:1, behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither is its ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities, but your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and sins have hid his face from you that he will not hear. This is what they don't understand. So when we're saying, oh no, we God's people, it just told you why we were separated from our God, because of our sins. Yeah, because we sinned. That's why. We're telling you why we here. But the Lord said Esau they were proud when they took us into captivity, when they had us in slavery. The Lord said they were proud. They were boastful about it. But what the Lord said you should not have looked down on your brother when he was at his lowest state. That the Lord gonna get you. Y'all better quit playing, man. And it's so crazy, bro, because they look at that they on top, so they don't think it can happen. Little do you know, man, the Lord put the spirit on you to come get us. Now he gonna put the spirit on us to come get you. Isaiah 42:14. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, there's not a worse sound than hearing a woman screeching. And what I mean by that, I mean like just like a woman, even if a woman just giving birth, like a woman screaming, that's like, oh my God. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, because the women have very high octaves, very high tones and pitches. The Lord said he gonna be travailing like a woman in that day. You see the movie War of the Worlds, right? When they heard the horn and the trumpet, they get that stuff from the Bible. They just put it into their movies and stuff like that. They want to say, oh, these little green alien with big black eyes, but then when you get human encounter, they say, oh no, they're big black men, like 10 feet tall. They were terrifying. What did Ezekiel say he saw when he saw an angel? It wasn't nothing pretty. The angel was terrifying to him. Now they do come in different formalities, like the two angels that came to Lot, with the Lot? Yeah, Lot, Abraham's nephew. The two angels in an apparel that came to him in Sodom and Gomorrah, the two angels that came to the apostles in Acts the 1st chapter, right? The angel that came down to Samson's mother, they all came in human forms. But they can come in any form they want to as well. Remember when I think it was Elisha, was on the donkey. He kept trying to get the donkey to go, but the donkey wouldn't stop. So he hit the donkey real hard, and the donkey pushed him off the back. I think he said he fell and broke something. And then little did he know, the Lord opened his eyes, and there was an angel, humongous angel there with a big sword stopping him from going that way because he wasn't supposed to go that way. It's like the Lord don't intervene until he's ready to intervene. But at certain time, he'll just let you know I'm here. And that's really for us, to let us know, I see you. I see what y'all doing. I haven't forgot about y'all. My angel's watching y'all. But the everyday people, oh, look at this solar eclipse. Oh, look at that. Oh, you see that alien? Oh, you see that? Nah, man, the Lord working. Y'all think it's a joke. What'd you say? They avoid your law? Now it's time to work. The Lord finna start working, man. Because wickedness been working for too long. It's time for the Lord to start working on some righteousness, man. Time for it, man. Time for it. Hey, if the Lord don't shorten the days, what? No flesh should be saved, right? That's what the Lord said that time I did. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, but I'm gonna read this last piece up. We're gonna close out. Yeah, I think this is Second Esdras chapter 2, verse 13. And Esdras is Ezra in the Old Testament. Esdras is how you say Ezra in the Greek. Okay. Go and ye shall receive. Pray for fewer days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is ready, is already prepared for you. Watch. And that's what we're just watching. That's exactly what we are. We're just watching for the nation of Israel. That's exactly what we are. So we're praying for shorter days, because the quicker the Lord allow these days to bypass, the quicker we can get into the kingdom of heaven. But the quicker the Lord allow these days to bypass, the more wickedness will increase throughout the earth. So you got to take the good with the bad. So it's good we shorten the days for the kingdom, but the more we shorten them days, which is what we want, the more that wickedness is going to increase, man. Wickedness is going to increase. So what we're going to do, we're going to just keep praying to the Lord. We're going to pray the Lord have a hedge over us. We're going to pray the angel of the Lord keep us. We pray he don't take his spirit from us. We pray he don't take his name from us. Pray he don't take the doctrine from us. Because at the end of the day, when the Lord take all that away from you, you ain't got nothing, man. All right? If the Lord take all that from you, you got nothing. Now let man take your car, your family, your house, your job. Guess what you still got? You got faith. All right? You got faith. All right? So Sirach 33:1. Thou shalt no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation even again he will deliver him. Facts, man. That's it, man. That's it. All right, so with that being said, we'll give all honor, glory, and praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, QADASH. Double outside elders at Great Millstone, tied this truth to the spirit. Sing honor to the elect, peace and blessing to the 1/3, and to the confusion and faces in the four corners of the earth. Shalom at the water, Tizak Bon YAHAWAH, and the brother Naquan for y'all dropping something into the spiritual potluck. I pray YAHAWASHI shall always be with you and your sincere loved ones that's been there with you in his ministry until the end. Shalom, y'all. Oh, hey, the water for you being here, brother. Shalom, y'all. Shalom.